Beginning in 2016, the Exchange for Media Group initiated the Influencer of the Year Award, which honors visionaries who have transformed the industry and inspired the next level of growth while progressively using innovative technology for business achievements. Influencer of the Year is chosen after a rigorous selection process. As part of the process, industry leaders from the media, advertising, and marketing fraternities share their nominations and thoughts on the significant contributions made by the various nominated individuals, and the winner is chosen from a final shortlist. Last year, Mr. Raj Nayak, CEO of e4m was the recipient of the Influencer of the Year Award. The media industry in India has been shaped by stalwarts who have left an indelible mark on it and how it functions. Honoring one such visionary, the Exchange for Media Group is pleased to announce the felicitation of the Influencer of the Year 2017. Let's take a look at the AV, please.
CVL Srinivas, or Srini to the advertising industry, has just been named Country Manager of WPP India, in addition to his role as CEO, Group M South Asia, the latest in the line of achievements of a respected media industry veteran of over 20 years. A mechanical engineer from BITS Pilani and a postgraduate in business management from XLRI Jamshedpur, Srini began his life in advertising with Lintas Bengaluru. From there, he moved to Hindustan Thompson Associates, now J. Walter Thompson, where he helped incubate India's first media agency, HTA Fulcrum, in 1995. Now Mindshare Fulcrum. In 1998, Srini moved to Madison Communications as COO. He later led the setting up of Maxus in India, helping to grow into one of the leading agency brands in the country. He was made the Asia Pacific CEO of Maxus in 2006, post which Srini took a call to quit the media agency business and went on a sabbatical. He soon realized that media and marketing was his real calling, and he returned to the world of advertising, joining Starcom Media West Group as Chairman and Managing Director. The year 2013 saw the return of Srini to Group M as CEO South Asia. Under his leadership, Group M has won a record number of new businesses, incubated several path-breaking initiatives, and won numerous awards, making India one of the most successful Group M operations globally. Srini has also championed a transformation program at Group M South Asia to make it a future-ready organization. The soft-spoken Srini is a very popular man in industry circles and plays an important role in various industry bodies such as the AAAI, BARC, RSCI, ABC and others, pushing the agenda of change and reforms. He is also a founder member of the Mobile Marketing Association in India and a frequent speaker on media, digital and business transformation at various forums, besides being a visiting guest faculty at leading business schools. A natural leader, loved and respected by one and all. A visionary and architect of some of the industry's best success stories. Srini's thought, leadership and vision have chartered a new course for Group M's highly successful journey in India. To him goes the Exchange for Media Group's Influencer of the Year Award 2017.
Won the Influencer of the Year Exchange for Media Award. Srini has really changed the model for Group M, not just in India, but in the region as a whole. And we're very hopeful that other businesses, other countries in Group M, in Asia and indeed around the world will use the same model. So well done Srini, well done Group M, well done all the Group M agencies in India. We're very proud of you.
I know, however, that Exchange for Media has named Srini, my colleague and friend, as its Influencer of the Year. Srini and his team of innovators and disruptors are doing amazing things to drive one of the world's most exciting and rapidly developing media economies to new heights. In recognition of that, you all know, of course, that Srini has now also been named WPP's country leader for India. So there's lots more good stuff to come, not only for our own business, but for the industry. I'm sorry I couldn't be there with you, but thank you for this recognition. I could not be more proud, both in terms of Group M's relationship with Srini and the business he leads for us, but also for the Indian advertising and media economy.
Yeah, Srini, I think has this incredible ability to stay calm through the highs and the lows, right? So you can imagine in our 7-year partnership, at least the 7 years I've been here, we've had a great partnership between Group M and Google. We've had many highs. We've obviously had some not so great moments, and what I really like about Srini is the ability to stay very calm, very centered. I can't imagine anyone better to be receiving this recognition, and congratulations, Srini. So I hope that you are able to influence not just 3 billion, but hopefully 5 billion and more over the coming years of the advertising industry in India.
Srini, I've known him now for many years. He is absolutely a fantastic guy, and he fully deserves this recognition. He's a thought leader in the space of media, and very clearly, whether it is the readership survey or the transition to BART, I think he's played an amazing role. He started his career with Fulcrum, which was the first media agency in the country, and Unilever's media agency on record. One of the things which stands out in Srini is his client-first attitude, and that gets reflected in all his transactions and relationships with us. So I feel very proud today talking about Srini, and on behalf of Hindustan Unilever and on my personal behalf, I want to congratulate Srini. Well done, and may the wind be always behind you.
Over the last 15-20 years, I've known almost all media professionals who've existed in this country, some outside too. Most of them have either long hair or no hair. They carry fancy ties, they're great orators, but Srini comes across as normal as a human being can get, as you and I, and stands purely on his knowledge base, is always very serious. So the award that he's getting is not for his ties, his hair, his looks, his oration, but the substance that he carries. I wish him the best.
Hi, first of all, congratulations, Srini. I think you truly deserve this Influencer Award. For those in the audience, I have known Srini now for 22 years. He worked on my brands from the original days of Fulcrum, which morphed into Mindshare, and to the role he is handling now as the country manager of WPP. Over the last 3 years, Srini has been absolutely instrumental in driving the Mobile Marketing Association with Rohit. This whole concept of digital and what digital can do and what a pulse room is all about is something that Srini has been evangelizing, and he has been influencing all the big corporations of this country. Richly deserved honor, and I'm sure that you'll have many more honors in your life. I've enjoyed working every single meeting with you.
Srini is quite amazing. He is a really thoughtful guy. When you meet him, it's impossible to not come out with that impression. That's how I first saw him, several years ago when I met him. And when I started dealing with him, every day this impression got reinforced, that he was intelligent, but even more than that, his intelligence was enriched by thoughtfulness and deliberation. Doesn't say a word that he hasn't thought through. And that is quite remarkable, and that is why he's been able to lead his business and this industry from the front. He has challenged the game, he has reinvented it, he has made deep strides, and all of that has been part of a larger picture. There can't be a better person to be given Influencer of the Year award. Congratulations, well earned and well deserved, Srini.
I've known Srini for more than 2 decades now. When I think how time flies, more than 2 decades now, and it's been a great association, great relationship. And I couldn't think of a better person for Influencer of the Year award, especially this year. He's been actively involved during the park creation. He's been part of various industry bodies, and and the way he's evolved, the way he's taken Group M to where it is today, and he touches many lives. Srini, I'm very happy for you. You've been an inspiration to many people, and all I can say is wish you all the very best. Continue the good work that you are doing. May you achieve more success, reach greater heights, and I love you, my friend.
Srini, congratulations to you on winning this Influencers Award. You truly deserve it. And I must say, the little time I spent with you during your MRUC days, I could really see that you made a lot of impact and a lot of influence on the people around, and that a very positive one. So I'm confident that this award will further motivate you to look at certain more industry issues and influence all of us for better times ahead. All the best to you.
I'm delighted to know that Srini has won the Exchange for Media Influencer Award. We could not have got a more deserving or a more appropriate person to win this award. Srini has demonstrated, I think, during his time at Group M, that he's mature, responsible, a silent, quiet worker, yet very effective, and brings about and delivers results both for his employers and his clients. So all the very best, Srini, to you, and keep flying high and keep the media flag flying.
I'm delighted Srini is winning this year's Influencer Award. There couldn't be a better choice. I think he's contributed a lot to the industry in the last 1 year, be it his active involvement in seeing IRS through, where IRS at this stage is almost ready to launch, or be his active engagement in BAC. He's on the board, but he does a lot more other than just being a board member, be it evangelizing BAC or ensuring that all the constituents are working together. So I couldn't be a better person to win the award. Of course, the fact that his company is doing well. So once again, my hearty congratulations to him.
I describe Srini in 2 sentences. 1, what you see is definitely less than what you get. 2, he's grown a lot in his career, but he hasn't grown up very much. Let me start with Srini, the young professional I met 20 years ago. Confident and self-assured in a very quiet way. Thinker who wanted to go very deep. A different kind of doer who worked the ground and rallied the troops to his cause. But behind that quiet demeanor was a very creative mind. Srini was always thinking 2 steps ahead and was tremendously innovative. There is always more to him than what you see and hear. Srini the man has grown in professional stature, but the inner child is never far from the surface. Rocket dude.
The award he's getting today is a big honor, and I'm sure he's really humbled by it. To me, frankly, it's not a big surprise, and because I've known him, of course, a long time, right from our student days, and at every stage of his life he's been a class act. But yet to be recognized by the whole industry and your peers is, I'm sure, very special for him. So at different stages of his life, he's taken breaks from work and from the career, and gone off to do different off-beat things, which is all very good and rejuvenates anyone. But he's every time come back to be part of the media agency, media business in general, and so this is really I think what keeps him going, and therefore again to be recognized by the same fraternity is fantastic for him. So I'm really happy for him. Congratulations, Bond.
I request everyone in this hall to please put your hands together and give a thunderous round of applause as I call on stage to congratulate Mr. Srinivas. present the Influencer Award 2017 to Mr. CVL Srinivas, I would like to call on stage Mr. Naval Ahuja, co-founder and director, Exchange for Media Group, Anurag Batra, chairman and editor-in-chief, Exchange for Media Group and Business World, Dr. Subhash Chandra, member of Parliament, Rajya Sabha chairman, Z and SL Group, and Mr. Raj Nayak, COO, Viacom 18. If we may have you on stage, gentlemen, please. Gentlemen to stay on stage for a minute or two and request Mr. Raj Nayak, COO Viacom 18, the recipient of the 2016 Influencer of the Year Award, to read out and present the citation to Mr. Srinivas.
CVL Srinivas, Country Manager, WPP India, CEO Group M, South Asia. The Exchange for Media Influence of the Year title is conferred upon CVL Srinivas for his remarkable leadership and vision that have charted a new course of Group M's successful journey in India and South Asia. His contribution to the industry is as immense as it is to Group M. In a career spanning over 2 decades, Srini has to his credit many significant achievements. As recently as last week, he was named the country manager for WPP in India, in addition to his role as CEO Group M South Asia. Under Srini's leadership, Group M has continued to show a healthy growth. Despite the double whammy of demonetization and GST that slowed down the industry's growth, Srini managed to steer Group M out of the deep waters and stay comfortably on course. With his futuristic vision, he consolidated Group M's position as India's leading media agency. Under his leadership, the company's market share has grown to almost 50%. Group M, the largest media buying and planning entity in India, has witnessed steady growth according to the Paris-based research company evaluating media agencies, RECMA. Srini has steered Group M to a record number of new businesses, incubated several path-breaking initiatives, and won numerous awards, making India one of the most successful Group M operations globally. Srini has also championed a transformation program at Group M South Asia to make it future-ready organization. Apart from being a very popular man in industry circle, and I have something in common, we are both Bangalore boys, and another thing which they cut from the video that you showed today was we have another thing in common, but they edited it, you should know about it, is that we both dote on our mother. So every time we meet, and that happened even today, the only thing that we exchange with each other, we don't discuss release orders or revenue or business. We discuss is how's your mother and how's your mother, and that's what we share. So that's another thing that we have in common. So apart from being a very popular man in the industry circles, he also plays an important role in various industry bodies such as 3SFI, BARC, RSCI, ABC and others, pushing forward the agenda for change and reforms. And this is my own to you, Srini. You have really influenced many lives. God bless you.
Thank you so much, gentlemen. I can help you with the award, but I would request you for now to say a few words, please.
Thank you all. I feel truly humbled to be recognized as the Influencer of the Year, and I'm also especially delighted because I'm following the footsteps of my dear friend Raj Nayak, a very inspirational leader, and like he said, a fellow Bangalorean. So I'm happy that this award stays with Bangalore, at least for now. I'd like to thank the I'd like to thank the Exchange for Media Group, Anurag, Naval, and the entire team for giving me this honor. Thank you very much. I'd obviously like to thank the entire Group M and WPP family, all the staff, my exco, a lot of them are, in fact, all of them are here. Thank you very much, guys. I'm able to do all of this because of all the hard work that all of you put in day and night. So thanks a lot to the entire WPP and Group M family. I'd like to thank my predecessors at Group M. I'd really like to thank Andre Nair, Ashutosh Srivastav, and Vikram Sakuja, because Group M is what it is today because of the solid foundation, the visionary leadership that we have. We were fortunate to have with three of these stellar, leaders, taking us to new heights. And, what we did over the last 4-5 years is obviously just building on top of that. So thanks a lot, Andre, Ashu, and Vikram. I also like to thank the gentleman who gave me my first job, actually gave me my first break, and because of whom I'm actually in this industry. And he goes by the name of Mr. Fali Vakil of Lintas, Bangalore. This is back in the year 1991. I was doing my management course at XLRI and I had to do a summer project. The only criteria I had was I wanted to do a summer project in Bangalore, nothing else, because I just got sick of food in hostel. I was missing my masala dosas and all of that. Unfortunately, there was no Bangalore-based company that came to campus that year, so I had to go out on my own and look for a summer project. Those days, Bangalore was pretty simple, straightforward, not so much of traffic. All the offices were on MG Road. So I took about 20 copies of my resume and I started from one end of MG Road, went to Lipton House, Madura Garments, Arvind, in between went to Ajanta and had a dosa also. And I kept going office after office and nobody gave me a summer project. The last office on that road was Shiv Prasad Complex, still exists today. There's a pub called Night Watchman in the basement. So I went to Shiv Prasad Complex and I just walked in there and there was Mr. Fali Vakil. I walked in with my resume and I said, this is who I am. Those days I had a lot more hair. I used to, have a nice parting and I was like dressed like a very Sida Sada guy. So he probably saw the way I was dressed. He saw my resume. He saw that I did some engineering and he just looked at me and he said, I think you'll do well in media. And he gave me a summer project in media. And that's how it all started. Thanks to Fali Vakil, I got that summer project. I ended up getting a job in Lintas the next year and pretty much started my career. So thanks Fali, wherever you are. For getting me here. There have been lots of other people, obviously, who've influenced me all through my career. In fact, when I joined the media industry is full of doyens, full of superstars, and a lot of people one could really look up to. And since I had the good fortune of working in both Lintas and HTA, which was what JWT was called those days, people like Ketki Gupte, Ambika Srivastav, Helen Anchan, Sainath Iyer, not only taught me, the art and science of media planning, but I think more than that, it was their amazing work ethic, which one really got very inspired by. There are two other very, very special people I'd like to thank today for actually playing a very, very big role in making me who I am. I think one of them, in fact, you saw both of them in the video. Suresh Shankar, who was my first boss at Fulcrum, very, very inspirational leader. And of course, Sam Balsara, with whom I worked with for about 6 years in the formative stages of my career. So thanks to Suresh and Sam. Of course, all my colleagues on all the industry boards, Bach, 3SFI, Partho, Radesh, Satya, all of you guys. Then of course, we have the members of ABC, MMA, RSCI, etc., for all the collaboration and all the work. Last but not the least, all our clients, all our media partners, and my wife, who you saw in the video, who's actually my reality check, she's the one who keeps saying that our industry is too hyped. Every piece of little business moving is breaking news, and everyone leaving from one agency and going to the other is also bigger breaking news. And she comes very coolly after signing $1 million PE deal, and it doesn't even get mentioned anywhere. But that's good for me because that's my reality check when I go back home. So thanks, Mona, so much. And of course, my mom, who will probably be the only person who will find it very difficult to believe that I've got this award because she still thinks I'm still growing up. You know how mothers are, and they're always right, actually. So thanks very much. Thanks to all of you. Thanks to the Exchange for Media family. And it's also a little funny that it's happening in 2017 because it's been exactly 10 years since I took that very famous break of mine. In fact, I think I'm known more for taking that break than doing anything else in life. So 10 years ago, I just one day chucked up my job. I just felt fed up, I felt bored, I wanted to do something different. I had no plans in life, and I just walked into a music school next door, Gurgaon, where I lived, and I started learning the tabla. I did that for almost a year, and the only people I interacted with were 4, 5, 6-year-olds, because they were my classmates, and we all used to play tabla every year, and I did that for 1 full year. And believe me, if I look back over 25 years, 28 years, of course this award is extremely special, important for me, but I think that 1 year of resetting my life has really helped. So if the only tip I can give all of you, whenever you're feeling stressed out, take a chill pill, take a break, learn the tabla, sitar, santoor, whatever, because thankfully we live in India and the job market here is always pretty good. Thank you.
Thank you so much, and congratulations once again. How jobs can be shaped by the desire for a masala dosa. It's very interesting. We have a short AV, ladies and gentlemen. We've heard from the man himself. Let's hear from his colleagues what they have to say about him.
As a matter of fact, you've been an influencer and you've been influencing all our lives also. So you're inspiring us, encouraging us, sometimes challenging us to get the best out of us. And that's where the testimony for the award, we all want to celebrate. And talking about celebration, we will celebrate this together in our favorite city, Bangalore. Once again, congrats, Srini.
Congratulations, Srini, on winning the Influencer of the Year award. Very, very happy with this great achievement. I think you have been a key pillar in the success of Group M by transforming it from a trading-centric organization to a very digital and data-centric organization. I think what is special for me is that you've been one of the key architects early part of your years when you were leading Maxis. And it has been great working with you for so many years, and your support in every initiative of Maxis and now Wavemaker.
First off, congratulations Srini for winning the Influencer of the Year award. I can't think of anybody else who is more deserving of this. I think your work in the industry in terms of driving various aspects of it has been truly spectacular. It's been a real privilege sitting in the same with you at Group M. I wish you all the very best.
A big congratulations to Srini. It's so much deserved award and recognition he's getting from the industry. Kind of energy and passion he brings to work definitely indicates he loves his work and loves the industry he's working for. The one word which comes to my mind is being a maestro. Beside being a visionary, he has ability to bring all party, all stakeholders of the industry on the same platform and do the magic. And he has been doing this at a Group M as well at industry level. Once again, big congratulations.
Hi Srini. It's been amazing fun working with you over the past 2 years, specifically working on the Group M transformation journey. This is wishing you all the very best and heartiest congratulations on winning the Influencer of the Year award.
It's wonderful to know that Srini has been recognized as the Influencer of the Year. I've known him for the last 22 years and I believe he is absolutely the right person to be recognized with this award.
Congratulations Srini, I think a very well deserved award to be given Influencer of the Year. I think Srini brings in a lot of warm memories as well as a person who is very involved not just in the business but also in the lighter times of life. I see Srini as a person who has led change both externally and internally. The way we have come together to put digital content and all of those little things that consumers are today involving their thinking into in the center of change within the organization. I think Srini has done that. So definitely I would say a well-deserved and truly Influencer of the Year.
Srini, having worked with you for now just over a year, I must say you were very incisive and that makes you equally decisive, but a little impatient, said in a good way. Congratulations once again.
I congratulate Srini on winning the Influencer of the Year award. He's probably one of the very few people I know who can change the wheels of a moving car, and that's really what he has achieved in the period of time that I've known him. Naming two initiatives, one is the Vico within Group M, which has used the under 30 stars to kind of influence the thinking of senior management, which has brought about a paradigm shift in how we kind of treat, let's say, new media. The other example is how the journey has been driven on making the organization a data-centric organization. These are not easy changes to do and comes from a person who can influence change not just within the company but at the broader industry and clients and people.
जली को आग कहते हैं, बुझी को राख कहते हैं, जिस राख से बारूद बने उसे श्रीनिवास कहते हैं। श्रीनी, आपके साथ काम करने का मजा ही कुछ और है। आज इस बड़े दिन पर आपको बहुत बहुत शुभकामनाएं, हार्दिक बधाई।
Congratulations, Mr. Srinivas. And if I may now invite Mr. Naval Ahuja, co-founder Exchange for Media Group, to please deliver the vote of thanks.
Thank you, Ankit. I know Friday night I'm standing between you and the bar. So quick one, congratulations again, Srini. And the leader in you congratulated your predecessors for the foundation they set rather. I should share with you today something that one of your predecessors told me. I'll tell you the name on the side. He said, Naval, I thought I did a pretty good job when I was running Group M, but what Srini has done in the last 3-4 years, he's taken things to a different level, and this was shared one-on-one. I've never told you this. I'll tell you the name of the person when we go out. So amazing job done, and I remember one of the jury meets we had, and a couple of CMOs shared, Group M is a company, it's an elephant that can dance, and that's a lot to say, given that the scale that you guys have and how nimble you are, the kind of work you guys are doing. So congratulations again, well done. And obviously you've achieved so much. You have a fantastic team, as we saw on your entire exco, the team of Group M, now WPP. You're also the country head of WPP in India. Congratulations on that. So well done. Thank you. Thank you, Dr. Chandra had to leave. Thanks to him for having made time out. I'm told he has an important event, so he had to rush out. Thanks to Dr. Chandra for having made time today. To all our speakers, Dr. Velumani, who was here for almost 5 hours in the evening, and he had everybody in the splits. Thank you to our earlier speakers, Norm, who flew all the way down to India to speak at the conference. Also to Carter Murray, who started the conference in the afternoon today. Thank you to all the speakers. Thank you to all of you having made it through the day. I hope the sessions were insightful, worthwhile. Thank you lastly to all our supporters, sponsors who made this event happen. Jagaran, Nickelodeon, ZTV, Lakshya Media, Alok Jalan, I saw him, he's somewhere here. Thank you for being part of this event. Vyoma and 9X. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. I hope today was a productive day, and we look forward to seeing you soon. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Ahuja. Ladies and gentlemen, before you exit, I would like to remind you that the Exchange for Media Conclave will be going down south. It's on 1st December in Bengaluru, and we have some prominent speakers like Hemant Malik, CEO ITC Foods, Ravi Desai, Head Marketing Amazon, Meera Iyer, Head Marketing Big Basket, CVL Srinivas Group M, Shashi Sinha, IPG Media, MC Karyappa, President Marketing Jockey India, and we hope to see you there, and do tell your friends about it. With this, we come to the end of our event. Like Mr. Ahuja mentioned, it's a great success. Thank you all for being here. The Exchange for Media Conclave was presented by Dainik Jagran, India's most read daily, Asia's best newspaper, and powered by ZTV Aaj Likhenge Kal. Our co-goal partner, Nickelodeon, the #1 kids channel in India. Our associate partners, 9X Jalwa, Forever Young, Lakshya Media Group, India's leading integrated media and communication company, and Vyoma Technologies Private Limited, high-impact media solutions to reach consumers on the go. Our live webcast partner was 24 Frames Digital, our live video technology partner, Videogram, and our communication partner, Flock, the #1 team messenger. Thank you so much for being here, and I hope you had a great time.